What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Evan Ulbricht. I'm a professional surf and sports photographer here in San Diego. Super excited about this video. So I recently just got a new drone, the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Today I'm going to be doing a review on this drone. So let's get right into it. The first thing I want to talk about is the design of this. Obviously super small, super compact, lightweight, all that stuff. The battery is only 249 grams right here. So it says right there. Also got a little 2 on that because I have another battery, so I just numbered them so I know if charging them, all that stuff. And this drone's awesome. So it's small enough where you don't have a bunch of licenses, registration, all that stuff, which can be super annoying. And then also if you get in trouble, you can get in a lot more trouble if you don't have that stuff. So this drone takes it a little bit easier. Don't have to worry about that stuff as much, which is super nice. Also, this drone kind of folds out like this, and then these fold out as well. So it makes it super easy to travel with, super compact, and obviously lightweight as well, which is super nice. And honestly, a big thing that I was worried about because a lot of drones that I've seen, at least like the DJI used to be huge and it was like bigger than my camera bag literally. So I was like, I'm never actually gonna use these things, where this thing is so small, it's so nice. You can honestly like take it anywhere, throw it in your camera bag, anything like that. It makes it super easy, and yeah, gonna be using it a lot. So super excited about this. Second thing is ease of use and flight performance. So obviously it is super easy to use. DJI has a lot of great technology out right now. So obviously there's a lot of sensors on here as well, which help with that. So there's sensors right here on the bottom that help with the landing. So you literally have to tell it to land every time. And then also you can tell it to return to home, where it could be like really far out, like almost a mile away. You tell it to return to home. It'll drop there within a couple of feet. I thought it'd be a little more accurate, like at the exact spot, but it usually drops within like 2 or 3 feet of the spot that I take off from, which is totally fine as long as you're not dropping from like taking off from like a boat or something, and then it could be a little bit sketchy. So just make sure you're being smart with that. But yeah, if you do it in like a field or something, it's gonna be totally fine. Then there's obstacle avoidance on the front as well, but there's not on the side, so you have to be a little bit careful, because if you're tracking a subject or something on the side, it can definitely hit a tree or something, which is a little bit sketchy. So you definitely want to be a little bit like worried about that, but obviously just be smart about what you're doing. If there's a ton of trees nearby, you probably shouldn't be flying it anyways, unless you're flying it forward and actually know what you're doing. So if you're flying it to the side, you can't even see the trees, so that wouldn't really make a lot of sense. But there is like tracking subjects where you can have it track a subject and it'll literally just track it like this. And it's super cool, and it tracks it at the same speed, all that stuff that you set it to. And the quality of the video and flight performance is honestly insane with this, because I've flown this at the beach a little bit, and I'll actually show some videos later that will be at the beach. I'm gonna go to La Jolla after this and show some footage from this. But if it's super windy and stuff, this thing has like these sensors that stabilize it, and then there's also the gimbal on here, so it'll be pretty windy, and you'll see the video go like move a little bit. But honestly, if there's like 10 or 15 miles an hour wind, it's honestly amazing that this thing can even fly up there. It does use the battery a little bit more, but not enough where it's like, oh, I'm not going to use it if it's a little bit windy, because that wouldn't make a lot of sense. So the flight performance in the wind is also amazing, and it's super easy to use. So that's awesome for me as well, because I've never had a drone before. So it's been awesome for me so far. Second thing I want to talk about, or third thing actually, is the battery life performance. So these drones have these batteries right here, and you flip this out, and then you just hold it and you can kind of pull it out. And this thing is like pretty small, I feel like, for this drone. And this thing lasts like 34 minutes, which is honestly amazing. When I flew it and it was really windy, it lasted 25 minutes, but I don't think you're gonna be flying it for like an hour at a time unless you're like actually filming a specific thing. So honestly, that's really good for what I was thinking, because obviously this drone is super small. So for that flight time, that's amazing. And then I also bought another one just in case. So I do have like an hour of flight time if I'm trying to film a specific shot that I can't get, or it takes a little bit longer, or if I'm just traveling and don't want to be charging stuff all the time. So that makes it nice as well, because these batteries do last a while. Fourth thing I want to talk about is the quality of the video and photos. So the video quality is 4K at 60 frames a second, and then the photos are 48 megapixels a second. And that's just from this camera right here, which is honestly amazing. So let's get the focus on there. But this camera is a little bit smaller than other cameras, because I know a few people that have the Air, which is a little bit bigger, and then it actually has 2 cameras. And then if you get the full-size Pro, I think it has 3 cameras, honestly, which is pretty big. And then that one has like different focal lengths, different like resolutions of the camera as well. So that's definitely a little bit helpful. But honestly, I've never seen any problems with the quality of this one because the video has been amazing in 4K. I've posted some reels. So those look great. And then the photos I've taken look great. And I actually want to print some like this size, which would be like 20 by 30, just to see how they look, because 48 megapixels is pretty big, and although it is a crop sensor, I still think that's really impressive for this camera and for the price range that I paid. So honestly, that's amazing. And the overall value for this is so worth it. I paid $600 for this, and then the actual right here. So I got the better controller with the screen because I just thought it'd be easier to use, and I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I totally agree. It's been amazing for me. And then this also has an extra battery, so I have 2 batteries. And then it came with a hard case as well. So honestly, I think this is so worth it, and I'm so excited to use this a ton. And yeah, I'll be showing some content soon. And also at the end of this video, in a few minutes, I'll be showing some videos. So yeah, honestly, overall, definitely say buy this drone. This is the Mini 3 Pro. Obviously, if you're not looking for super high quality content, you can just get the Mini, or just go to like the Mini 1 Pro or Mini 2 Pro if you don't care that much and just want to kind of get a drone to mess around with, because you can get some for like 200 bucks, maybe 150 U's for those mini drones, which is honestly really good and a lot of fun to mess around with. So would definitely buy one if you're a photographer, and it's really helped me open up my like just creativity with getting different shots at the beach, surf photography, sunset stuff, all that stuff, just because if you're shooting a ton and just using a camera, it's not boring, but you kind of just lose ideas, where now either I pick up my drone or my camera and I always have ideas now because I have 2 different kind of mediums of doing this photography, and it's just a lot of fun as well, messing around with this and getting new content. So yeah, I would definitely say overall value of this is totally worth it, and would definitely buy another one. And would tell you guys as well, if you're looking to buy one, it's totally worth it. Probably just get off Facebook Marketplace like what I did. Saved me like 400 bucks and almost like brand new drone, honestly, and it's a really good condition. So yeah, would definitely do that as well. But thanks for watching, guys. Gonna be throwing a bunch of clips on here right now, probably a few minutes of this drone video. So hope you like it, and yeah, see you after this. What's up, guys? Hope you liked the videos you saw. A little crowded at the beach and a little bit noisy, so didn't want to kind of talk and stuff like that, but hope you liked the video, and thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe really helps me out. Comment down below what you want to see next, or if you have any questions about this drone or anything else, definitely let me know. I love talking to you guys and responding to your comments, and see you next video.